So one of the biggest challenges we know about, especially in one of the main industries with which we support, which is long-term care, staffing and turnover are huge problems. In this real-life example of 10 nursing homes, the turnover rate is about 70% across the 10 homes, which actually averages out to 7.5 people per facility. But we went ahead and did a very conservative estimate of 5.5 people. If you look at the cost, not only for the turnover, for the hiring and recruiting and interviewing processes, but also the overtime that's paid every month because of staffing and the overpayment that happens when certain people aren't available to cover certain shifts, the total per month is around $64,000, and the total per year is around $770,000 for one facility, or $7.7 million for 10 facilities. So here's the financial cost to change a culture with this type of turnover and retention problem. The non-management staff was 760 employees. The management staff was approximately 120 employees. So the cost to train all 880 people every month, 2 modules a month for a year, is $422,400. Then there's an additional cost for a team of leader-led people who step up to facilitate monthly training modules each month, and that cost is $36,000. Additionally, we do pre and interim and post assessments on not only non-ROI type of measures, but also ROI type of measures. And then we support the leadership team, the trainer team, with monthly coaching, and we do monthly group session observations with them. So the total cost for a year-long project is around $829,600. And if you take that loss of the turnover for a year, which is $7,704,000, all you'd have to do is reduce your retention problem by 10.8% to have a break even with that one-time investment. If you additionally set the goal or the target for reducing retention by 50%, you could save somewhere like $4 million or $3 million if you take off that expense of the culture change. So that's pretty remarkable and begs the question, can we really afford not to make these changes to the culture? ESSA Health is one of St. Louis's largest independent primary care physicians groups. In January of 2016, the IT department decided they wanted to change their culture and contracted with Lifework Systems to create a responsibility-based workplace culture. When people walk through the halls of this department, they see the evidence of the impacts of their new approach. Now, in May 2017, just 17 months later, here are the answers when asked this question. What would you tell those in ESSA who have not participated in this culture change process?
And I've seen the change among my group, and I know that they will too.
I've worked with ESSA Health for 24 years, and I have not seen a more relaxed, comfortable environment than I have within the last year, and it seems to keep getting better.
So it's not only changed the relationship side of things, but it's changed our effectiveness on how we do our jobs.
I really appreciate the fact that Lifeworks works on you as a blueprint so that you get your purpose, and then you can figure out how can I make my purpose part of my vision for my daily work.
It allows everyone to have tools that allow us to communicate better.
It's really a huge, it's a game changer.
So the LifeWorks model it's everything. I mean, if you've read anything about self-development or leadership or coaching or mentoring, it's packed full, and you could get a million things out of it.
This is a family, and like any other family, you have to have a happy place.
Then do not miss the opportunity. Your employees will be grateful. You will be grateful. Your employee retention. There are so many positive aspects of LifeWorks you don't even realize until you get started on the work just how positive the impact is on an organization.
Smart, effective leaders hire Lifework Systems because we help you attract and retain the best people. Don't put off making improvements. Contact Lifework Systems today.